Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Bhagavatam class. Today is Friday, 19th February 2016. We start with our prayers. Narayanam namaskritya Naram chaiva narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 12, text number 34. Kadachid dhyayata shrashtur Veda asamsa chaturmukhat Katham srakshyamya aham lokan Samavetan yatha pura Kadachid dhyayata shrashtur Veda asamsha chaturmukhat Katham srakshyamya aham lokan Samavetan yatha pura Ratika Mataji. Breaking sound is breaking. No problem, I think. Prema Vardhini Mataji.
Kadachid dhyayata
shrishtur
chaturmukhat
Veda asamsha chaturmukhat
Katham srakshyami aham lokan Samvetan yatha pura
Ratika Mataji, now try.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Pranam.
Jai Hari Bol.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Kadachit dhyayata shrashtur Veda asams chaturmukhat Katham srakshyamya aham lokan Samavetan yatha pura
Prabhu.
कदाचिद्यायता स्रष्टुर्
कदाचिद्ध्यायता स्रष्टुर्
वेद आसंश्चतुर्मुखात्
वेदा आसंस चतुर्मुखात्
कथं सक्ष्यामि अहं लोकान्
कथं सक्ष्यामि अहं लोकान्
समवेतां यथा पुरा।
समवेतान् यथा पुरा। कमलिनी माता जी।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हरे कृष्ण।
कदाचिध्यायत स्रष्टुर्
कदाचिद्ध्यायता स्रष्टुर्
वेदा आसंश्चतुर्मुखात्
वेदा आसंस
चतुर्मुखात्
कथं स्रक्ष्यामि अहं लोकान्
कथं
कथं सक्ष्यामि अयं लोकान्
समवेतान् यथा पुरा।
समवेतान् यथा पुरा।
सीता माता जी there? Shama Madhvi माता जी? Anybody else? Kadachit,
कदाचित्
once upon a time.
once upon a time
Dhyayatah,
ध्यायतः
while contemplating.
contemplating
Srashtuhu
the
of Brahma.
of Brahma.
Veda,
Veda,
Vedic literature.
Vedic
literature
Asan
Asan
became manifested.
became manifested.
Chatu Mukhat,
Chaturmukhat
from the four mouths.
From the
from
four
four mouths.
Katham Sakshyami,
Katham
Sakshyami.
how shall I create?
How
How
shall
shall
I
I create
Aham,
Aham
myself.
myself?
Lokan,
Lokan,
all these words.
all these words.
Samavetan,
Samaveta,
assembled.
assembled.
Yatha,
Yatha,
as they were.
as they were.
Pura,
Pura
in the past.
in the past.
Once upon a time, when Brahma was thinking of how to create the world, as in the past millennium, the four Vedas, which contain all varieties of knowledge, became manifested from his four mouths. Please mute yourself now. Purport. As a fire can consume anything and everything without being contaminated, so by the grace of the Lord, the fire of Brahma's greatness consumed his desire for the sinful act of sex with his daughter. The Vedas are the source of all knowledge, and they were first revealed to Brahma by the mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, while Brahma was thinking of recreating the material world. Brahma is powerful by dint of his devotional service unto the Lord, and the Lord is always ready to forgive his devotee if by chance he falls down from the noble path of devotional service. The Srimad Bhagavatam 11.5.42 confirms this as follows. Swapadamoolam bhajata priyasya tyaktvaanya bhavasya hari paresha vikarmayat chopatitam kathanchid dunoti sarvam hridi sanvishtaha. Any person who is engaged 100% in the transcendental loving service of the Lord at his lotus feet is very dear to the personality of God and Hari. And the Lord, being situated in the heart of the devotee, excuses all kinds of sins committed by chance. It was never expected that a great personality like Brahma would ever think of sex indulgence with his daughter. The example shown by Brahma only suggests that the power of material nature is so strong that it can act upon everyone, even Brahma. Brahma was saved by the mercy of the Lord with a little punishment, but by the grace of the Lord, he did not lose his prestige as the great Brahma. Pratika Mataji, you can chant the shlokas, pranam mantra.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Yeah. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpatakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagan Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvetam Savadutam Parijanam Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahitam Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishambhanusute Devi Pranamami Hare Vanchakalpatarupatitanam pavnebhyo Vaishnava Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurivani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Vesha Dharine Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Nama Om Vishnu Padaya
Krishna
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 Bhutale
Srimate Jai
Srimate Jayapataka Swami Nitinamine Nama Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayane Gaurikatana Namadaya Nagar Grama Tarine.
Thank you. Kadachid dhyayata shrashtur Veda asamsha chaturmukhat Katham shakshyami aham lokan Samavetan yatha pura. So we can see how Lord Brahma was saved by Krishna. Although he gave up his life because of his just thinking about something wrong, desire to have sex with his own daughter. So this we saw in the last class, that how everything that happens or has happened is for the ultimate good, because these are all lessons. Sometimes in the process of the lesson, certain things are destroyed. Like now let's say the case of non-devotees, but who came to play some part in Krishna's pastimes. Just because they took part in Krishna's pastime, they're all delivered. So everything they did was wrong. But for us, everything worked as a lesson, as a teaching. How we should, there are two things, how we should follow somebody and how we should not follow somebody. Both are lessons. Same happens in life also, Sometimes we get very bad association. But that bad association teaches us how not to associate with, how we should be choosy. I remember during our earlier days within Krishna consciousness, in the beginning, when we are told that association is the most important, so we think that everybody is a devotee. Everybody who is coming to the temple, who is chanting, they are devotee, but are they worth having association? And then slowly we learned that some of them were into Krishna consciousness, but they have not learned anything from Krishna consciousness. And so they were creating some disturbance in your own consciousness. And in the beginning, we are vulnerable. We can get influenced very easy by somebody. So same way, then later on, slowly when we started getting little matured, not that we are matured anymore, but still started at least understanding a little about a result of bad association. Then you back out. You say, sorry, I don't want to associate anymore. Or you associate only to the extent of chanting with them, having prasadam with them, but not indulge in gram katha. Choose your association very carefully. See, like Gaur Govind Maharaj, His Holiness Gaur Govind Maharaj, he used to always say that when you are having association, so there are 3 stages of associations. First is 3 stages, 3 categories you can say. First is those who are senior to you, more knowledgeable than you, mature. So he said, when you get that association, you should be very happy. Very happy. Generally we think that we should respect them. He said, no, you should be very happy first that you got this association. Then he says, with those who are equal to you, your peer group, you should associate with them at your own level. You should, you should open out your heart to them, provided they are, when I'm saying, I'm not talking of only good association. And then he says, if they are junior to you, or they have just come into Krishna consciousness, then you should be compassionate with them. You should tolerate many mistakes that they make indulge in. So you should be very compassionate. So this is how association has to be developed. There's always checks and balances. Is this association helping me in progressing, or is it an impediment? Instead of allowing it to, affect you, it's better to back out. Sometimes, we think that, okay, out of etiquette, we don't say, oh, he's a Vaishnava, this, that. So yeah, you still keep respecting, but don't have to associate. There's a lot of difference between the two. Association should be always with those who are helping you out. Like Prabhupada said, associating with the good devotees helps you so tremendously. He said, sometimes we become very weak in our Krishna consciousness. So if you are associating with people who are strongly established in Krishna consciousness, then they will help you. They will help you go along. Like he gave the example of a person who may be lame, not able to walk properly. The same person, when he holds the hand of a stronger person, then the stronger person will help him, even with that lameness, to walk. The same happens, like the association, good association will always help us. So don't associate for the sake of association. In the sense, the devotee is having a big tilak, big kanti mala, and his chapa bead is this big. So it's okay. Maybe, I'm not saying that everybody is like that. Everybody has some good qualities. But why not choose somebody who has all good qualities? Or who has the capacity to transform you. So always seek, of course, we need association of our peers, right? We need that because that gives us joy. That gives us, happiness in doing service together, etc. But seek association of senior devotees. Their blessing, their knowledge, their everything will help us, right? Like another thing Prabhupada always said is that when you go to a holy place, seek a sadhu and hear from him. Have darshan, no doubt. But that's not all. Holy place is meant for seeking a sadhu and getting his association. So Brahmaji is very, very fortunate, just because he has done so much tapasya and devotional service to the Lord almost forgave his. Of course, again, again I'm just repeating that this is a post. See, this is not that all Brahmas did that. One of that's why it says kadachit, once upon a time. And then, of course, because he is pure in a way, so this thought also was absorbed and he remained pure. Example given by Prabhupada is of the sun. Sun doesn't get affected by, absorbing the bad smell of anything. So, great lesson for us, very great lesson. And Srimad Bhagavatam comes to our rescue again, the Sloka that we read. We may fall down in the process sometime, but should not give up. It is better to do devotional service and fall down because you have got a chance to rise up again, rather than not do devotional service and lose all the opportunities for going back to God. So thank you very much. I'll stop here. If you have any questions, comments, please go ahead. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, one question is how to associate with devotees who are less advanced than oneself?
As I said, you have to have compassion for them. And they also need, like we are seeking a higher association. So they are also seeking. Give them that association, share with them your experience, your realizations, your, the pitfall that can come in devotional service. You can caution them, you can alert them, you can share, you can share the nice stories from the Vedic literature, Your job is to inspire them, keep them inspired, keep them motivated. Because when you are saying junior or less advanced, you will find that many of them are very enthusiastic to learn. So teach those people. Those who are simply not advanced and still don't want to learn also, just Hare Krishna is good enough. Give them some prasadam, give them some books to read. So you have to find out what that devotee needs, which area he needs some help. By talking, directly. This Vaishnava way of doing anything is person to person talk, straight. No speculation. No third person going through third person and mediation and this. No, direct. We got such wonderful Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripasindubhyo cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. But do it sincerely, not with some motives. So yeah, we have to associate, in the process, because now we are getting into a society. We say Hare Krishna society. In society, all sorts of people will be there. But don't waste your time on too much time on somebody where there is no result. Because we are not empowered. I'm saying at least I'm not empowered to change everybody. So Prabhupada and other people are empowered. They just did it. We cannot repeat that. I always say that one Prabhupada came to United States and he changed lives of thousands and hundreds of thousands, right? Now we are hundreds, if not thousands. And we cannot do that, We cannot we cannot get even 5% of what Prabhupada did. So no regrets, okay, because this is our capacity is limited. So for you, compassion is the key. Compassion is the key word for that.
Jai.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yeah, very. You explained it so well, Prabhuji. Today is for us to understand. A nice class after a long time, long gap.
Yeah, we have to travel a little, these days. So
Yeah.
because Deepthi just wanted to take some rest, and here it's not possible. So I said, okay, let's go stay with some devotees and get some association and rest both.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a wonderful class. And seriously, I'm feeling so blessed to be back again in the classes. And thank you so much for the motivation. Thank you so much for everything.
We are also happy to have you back.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay then. Thank you so much. Hari Bol.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Oh, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.